Greetings and welcome to this week's installment of eShibobo. I'm your host, OG Mulef, and it's good to be back with you. And once again, let me say thank you to Nandi for stepping in and holding things down last week. Now, it's a big weekend for Bafana Bafana as they play a Congo-Brazzaville side that swept all before them so far in Group A of the 2015 AFCON qualifiers. And it's up to Brashakes' Chargers to try and bring an end to their winning run. And there's 8 other qualifiers happening across the continent, and one that we will definitely be watching closely is the match between Sudan and Nigeria. For now, though, it's time to look at what you can expect on the show today. We were at the airport to bid Bafana farewell ahead of their Pointe Noir travels. We visit Gordon Egerson as he settles into his new job at the helm of Matsatsantsa. Then we'll check out highlights from the Bundesliga and the Eredivisie. All that coming up shortly. But for now, though, of course, you'll remember that last week we gave away a 4-piece Devon lounge suite valued at 13,999, courtesy of Goma Goma. And we say congratulations to Johannes Buthelezi from Pimville. He's our winner. We all know that Bafana Bafana's success rate in recent years has been disappointing, and the winners of the 1996 Africa Cup of Nations have since plummeted down the rankings. But the return of veteran coach Shakes Mashaba has galvanized the team, and it seems that South Africans have also once again gotten behind the team as they try to bring back the glory days.
Unlike the class of 1996, this national side hasn't always been the fans' favourite. But on Thursday, adoring fans were at OR Tambo International Airport to bid farewell to Shakes Mashaba's young side ahead of their AFCON meeting with Congo. While they have a long way to go, this class is determined to emulate the heroes of 17 years ago.
We have a bunch of players with the right attitude. A bunch of players who want to change the situation, which we have said before, that they want to be a group that has came in and then tried to change the situation at the moment. And then we have a good guys who are doing that very well. We have a good team. We have a good team which has an idea, a good team that has an aim where to go from here.
A tall order, but the return of Renilwe Letsolonyana could be the boost the team needs.
Yeah, his experience is there to be seen straight away. As soon as he comes on the pitch, he really puts a calming influence on everything. So it's great to see him back in the setup, and he's a top player, and he's really going to help us along in these next couple of games.
Bafana arrived in Pointe Noir on Thursday ahead of the crunch clash this weekend. For eShibobo, I'm Kate Nokwe.
Fikile Mbalula has once again endorsed Bafana coach Shakes Mashaba and says he is indeed the right man for the job. Sadly, Shakes has had a few detractors since his reappointment into the position, but his results in the AFCON qualifiers and his squad selections certainly show that he's the right man for the job.
Good luck to Shakes. He's on the right path. He's going to be playing against a tough team of Congo, but I think our boys can overcome, and they are quite spirited now and have got all the support. But I'm saying to South Africa, once more, our journey has just begun. Even if we lose, we must understand that Shakes Mashaba is a new coach with a new vision. He's doing a great job. You're bringing on board experience, young talent, and at the same time having a vision of creating a formidable side going into the future. So the fact that we have started on this high, positive note, good for us, good for a winning nation, which is us, South Africa. But let's not forget our journey has just begun. That journey will have turbulences along the way. And Shakes and Bafana Bafana, go out there, do us proud. We're behind you all the way. Win or lose, that's it.
Win or lose, we are definitely behind the team. Now, of course, all African teams are in for a testing time as the 2015 AFCON qualifiers get underway. And many footballing giants on the continent square up in home and away encounters over the next few days.
South Africa today take on Group A pacesetters Congo-Brazzaville in Pointe Noir before the return leg in Polokwane on Wednesday.
Been preparing very well. We came to Rustenburg to prepare, and especially in the heat. In Brazzaville is going to be very hot, and also we're training at artificial since yesterday.
Nigeria's new football president Amaju Pinnick insists that the Super Eagles will defeat Sudan. The teams meet today and again on Wednesday in Group A. Stephen Keshi will stay on as the Eagles head coach for now and will try to lead the team to a tournament he has already won as player and coach. He will be without Victor Moses though, as the winger has pulled out of the squad due to injury. In Group D, African underachievers Ivory Coast are hoping to recover from their 4-1 loss to Cameroon in the last qualifier. New Elephants coach Herve Renard has surprisingly included 5 goalkeepers in the squad to take on DR Congo. The former Zambian manager has blasted his side after the defeat by Cameroon. Group E promises the most drama. Ghana, Guinea, Uganda and Togo will battle for the top 2 spots. Favourites, the Black Stars, must defeat Guinea twice to progress through to the tournament. One of the ties of the week will be the clash between Egypt and Botswana in Group G. The Pharaohs, who will be without Ahmed El-Mohammadi, are at the bottom of their group and need maximum points to stand any chance of qualifying. Senegal face Tunisia in the other qualifier in the group. Fans of the beautiful game are in for a treat in the next 2 weeks as teams battle for their place in Morocco.
Let's take a look at the matchups for the quarterfinals of the Telkom knockout. The draw, of course, happened on Monday in Johannesburg, and Bidvest Wits will host SuperSport United, while Mamelodi Sundowns welcome AmaZulu to Pretoria, and Orlando Pirates will entertain Ajax Cape Town and their former coach Roger de Sar, while the defending champions Platinum Stars travel to the Highveld to take on Kaizer Chiefs. Now, the players are geared up for the challenge, but of course they are unsure of what to expect with the unpredictability of the cup football.
It's a cup game, so it's unpredictable, and we just have to be strong to know what we want to do. We want to go to the next round, so we know what to expect more or less, but we just have to be prepared and prepare for a cup game.
It's a do or die, so I guess the mentality has to change, and how we prepare also has to be different from how we prepare when we play the league. So it's a bit tricky. It could go either way.
It's never nice to lose to your rivalry, So for us, it's going to be something, because. We've lost in the M28 final, so we're looking forward to this Telkom knockout. So we'll see how things go.
There's a lot to look forward to in this week's Soccer Laduma magazine. Of course, they've got our Chiefs back in for Musona, while Pirates join the race for Zulu, and will Jumbo Bank 1 million rand insurance payout, and his Chiefs boy set for a new contract at Sundowns, and will Pirates give up on the DRC duo? For the answers to these questions, you can pick up the latest copy of your Soccer Laduma, which is on newsstands across the country, or visit their website on www.soccerladuma.co.za. For more information, here's Clint Roper.
Hey guys, I'm Clint Roper from Soccer Laduma. You've heard about Supporters Club. It's a movement that we've started where you can change South African soccer, where we talk to the PSL, to SAFA, to the government for you. There's also loads of exclusive content, and if you're a soccer fan, you have to sign up to get it. This week, ahead of the Bafana Bafana game in Congo, Dean Furman talks to us about his and Jali's unbelievable combination in the midfield. We also get Banks, the Kaizer Chiefs legend, talking about why it's time for Chiefs to let E2 go. But most importantly, I want to tell you about the fact that we've relaunched the Banks and Ace column. Legendary Banks Seglodi and the late Ace Nselengu talking about what it was like to be a Kaizer Chiefs player back in the old days. Unbelievable stories. Go and read it now.
You deserve to know more. ENCA.com